Hello, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to our Saturday tutorial. I'm taking a little break this week from our wonderful celebration items, and I wanted to focus a little bit on Valentine's Day. So we have Valentine's Day coming next month, and you need a little bit of time to get ahead and just, get your cards and your gifts made up. So this was the perfect time to feature the new Sweet Talk bundle from the January to June mini catalog. We're going to be using most of the items in the bundle today or in the suite to make a cute little 8x8 sampler. So I'm very excited about that. Let's go ahead and get started. So our base is going to be just an 8x8 inch piece of basic white cardstock. You could do regular or you could do the thick if you want. We're going to set that aside, and then we're going to make 4 little squares. So our squares we're using real red for our base, and then different pieces of the Sweet Talk designer paper for a layer on top. So these are all 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then our designer paper pieces are 2.5 by 2.5. And I will have all the measurements on my blog. There will be a link posted below. So let's do just a little bit of stamping. We're going to use this little striped image in this stamp set. And my 2 ink colors today are Highland Heather and Real Red. So I'm just going to do a quick little stripey piece on the tag, and the tag is in the die set. And I just, to save a little bit of time, stamped the little love you heart on a piece of Granny Apple Green and then heat embossed it with white embossing powder. And I'm just going to pop that up. Isn't that cute? So cute and simple. And then this pretty Real Red faux linen ribbon is also in the suite, and it's a little see-through, so it's a little looser weave, but it's very nice to tie and put on cards. It's nice and thin. So I'm just going to trim that. All right, all my pieces are going everywhere. So we'll get this first little panel put together. You always want to make sure your words are facing the right direction. And then we're going to pop this up right here. And just put it at a little bit of an angle. Isn't that cute? So that is one panel. All right, let's do our next panel. We're going to use, now I did use the heart duo punch because you can't have, we've got to have hearts on every piece of this. So this is another pattern in the designer paper pack. So we're going to adhere this right to the center of our Real Red. And then let's stamp. We'll use Highland Heather again for this one. And we have this cute X and O on in the stamp set. I'm going to do it a little bit higher. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of, I don't think I cut a piece yet, a little piece of baker's twine. This is from the Essentials Baker Twine pack, I think it's called, in the annual catalog. But I want it to be a different color. So I'm going to use a dark Highland Heather Blends marker, and I'm just going to color this real quick. It takes a minute longer to do the twine because you have to roll it and color it on all sides. It's a little thicker. It doesn't quite soak through as easily as most of our white ribbon. So I just kind of roll it towards me and color each section so I get it all the way across. Oh, go back. So white spot. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the ends because I'm going to trim those. And then let's tie a little bow. Tie a cute little bow. Let's see, make sure our loops are about the same size. All right. And then pull those tails down there and let's just trim off the bottoms. And you can make those as short or as long as you want. And we're going to put that on there, but I think I will put my heart on here first. Oh, let me close up my marker. You don't want those drying out. And let's pop this up. Because I'm just going to, you can use a glue dot or you can use a little bit of our multi-purpose liquid glue, which is what I think I'm going to use. Let me find that. I'm just going to put a little thin line of glue right there. I'm not putting much, just a little bit. And then I can set my ribbon there and it can dry while I'm working on the other two panels. All right, so next we have got a piece of this paper. It's got the red, kind of little red dots on the back, but I want to use the little heart lollipop side. And you can turn this any way you want. The lollipops are going all different directions. So it's kind of a multi-directional paper. And then this little banner is one of the dies in the bundle, which is super cute. Then I have a strip, a half-inch strip of basic white, and we're gonna do our Happy Valentine's Day right on there with some real red ink. Let's see. Pop that off. All right. I love that this set is photopolymer so we can see right through it, and it's really easy to line things up. Sometimes it can be hard if we don't get them mounted on the rubber right or whatever. Some of it's just stamp crooked. We just can't help it. Okay. So I'm going to pop up this piece. And this is still 2.5 inches. So I'm also going to use some of these iridescent rhinestones, which I am loving. I'm going to start with a large one. I'm going to put the large right up at the top. And then I'm going to put a medium and a small. So kind of coming down. It doesn't add a lot of color, but it does add some sparkle. Let's add another one right here to our heart. We don't have any sparkle on there. This one has some ribbons, so I'm not too worried about that one. All right, let's do our last panel. Make sure I have all the pieces here. Okay, so I'm using the striped. It's got all those hearts on the back, but we already have some hearts, so I wanted to do stripe for a little contrast. Plus I wanted some of these extra colors. I like having the green and the blue in there as well. Then I've cut this little envelope out of the vellum. And this is one of the dies as well. So I'm going to fold in my two sides. I'm going to fold up one end to make a cute little envelope. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to use a glue dot to hold this together, just on that bottom flap. All right. And we're going to adhere this. Get my seal going. I'm going to put this right on the bottom, or close to the bottom. And then I pre-cut 4 hearts. I did one big one and then 3 small ones, and I wanted to get all different colors. And this is out of one of the sheets of designer paper. You can see on the back, it's the back of this one. And I just pre-cut them with my scissors. We do have dies that will cut them, but I was just kind of rushing, trying to get these in here. Now I'm going to pick my favorite one. Hug me, text me, you are cute. I kind of like the hug me. Because we're going to put one on the front, and these other ones you're probably not going to be able to see the writing too well. It's just mostly to get some color in there on our hearts. Okay. Have them kind of coming out, and then we're going to do hug me right in the middle. Just like that. Just a whole bunch of hearts coming out. And I have one of the, we cut, there's a lot of little hearts that can be cut out of the dies. So I've just cut a little red heart, and I'm going to put it right here on the vellum like it's a seal for the envelope. All right, now I'm going to take, I think we'll take a medium, little medium rhinestone, and then a couple of small ones. Put one there, and then maybe one kind of right there. Yep, I think that's good. I thought about putting one here, but I think I'm gonna pass on that. We'll just stick with this. I think this will be cute. All right, now to assemble, I've cut a couple pieces of 1 1/8 inch by 8 for my guide. So I'm gonna, I just taped them in the corner, but they're not perfect, so I have to make sure that the edges are flush here for my guide. And I'm going to put this one down first. It's a little trickier because I put all my embellishments on. Okay. So this way I can butt that up right in the corner. Then I'm going to rotate and do the next corner. Let's just put our adhesive on first. Let's get that going. There we go. I'm struggling with putting adhesive on today because my panels are all bumpy. Hello, come on. Bumpy panels. It's a problem, right? It's a real thing. Okay. I'm just making sure that my two pieces are flush with the outer edge so I can get a good, nice square corner. All right, let's flip this way. We'll do the next one, which I think we'll do the little hearts in the envelopes. Okay. No, I did not do a January sampler. I had done a Christmas one with the Peaceful Place bundle, which was kind of wintry, so I figured that would work for January. But I'm going to keep doing one a month. And we definitely had to have a Valentine sampler. I'm actually doing a sampler class series that starts Friday, although we had to do kits because my husband got COVID, which he is now recovering from, and he's almost ready to go back to work, but I didn't want to take chances, so we did kits instead. All right. I think that's about right. All right, get everything down, and that is it. Isn't that cute? I love doing these 8x8 samplers because you really only need 4 panels. But you could do, you know, a big one and 2 small ones. You could do a big one here and 2 small ones. You know, there's still several options. Or you could just do one big panel if you want. Wouldn't be a sampler, it'd be more decor. but this is a nice sampler of our Sweet Conversations bundle and the whole Sweet Talk suite, and plus a couple little extra things from, you know, maybe the annual catalog with our ribbon, and the we have the Supple Shimmer paper, which is in the mini catalog. It's pink and blue, or it's more like a pool party. This is so pretty. Anytime I can get glitter paper, I am a hoarder of all things glitter paper. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed it, I have a link below with the to my blog where I have all the supplies and measurements. And if you would like to purchase these items, please click the next link below to my online store. It's during celebration. For every $50 that you spend at my online store, you will receive a free celebration item, and I will send you an embellishment in the mail. So who doesn't want double free stuff? Just make, you know, order with that link and the host code, and I will send that in the mail to you. All right, thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will see you back here on Monday. Thank you.